This battle report is brought to you by Sumpin Donuts. Hive Primus runs on Sumpin.
Hello everybody and welcome to the latest episode of Dome Runners TV. This is the first in what should be a many-part series chronicling my new Ash Waste campaign. It just so happens that I've been planning to run an Ash Waste campaign for going on 2 years. It got interrupted by COVID, and now the official Ash Waste game should be out in a matter of months. But I'm not the type to wait for official rule support to explore a new area. So we're going to be playing Ash Waste games for the foreseeable future. And of course I'll be doing some in the Hive stuff as well. You should see some photos of a teaching game I'm going to be running next weekend. But what I'm really excited to bring you today is the first video battle report that I've done. I put a lot of time and energy into capturing the game the best I could. This one was shot on my DSLR. It is a little shakier than the second game, which I recorded on my phone, which has better anti-shake stabilization in the video app. So this one is a little rougher than the second one will be. I'm working on getting a gimbal for my phone so that these can be more, Steadicam style shots. But in the meanwhile, I am really excited to give you guys a peek into my gaming table, see what our games are like, and get a taste for Necromunda. So without further ado, I am going to toss to my Servo Skull Wally, who is going to run you through the competitors in the mission, and I'll be talking you through the game.
Greetings, I am Servo Skull Unit Designated Wally, the show's producer. Here's what you need to know to get caught up on the group's history, which you can learn more about in our podcast, The Dome Runners Episode 7, The Battle for Boartown Campaign. The Ash Waste campaign is an extension of our previous campaign, The Battle for Boartown. The two core gangs, the Orlok Cane Train and Van Saar Sean Standys, are spin-offs of gangs who survived the collapse of a hive created by an archaeotech device they shut down in the Apotheosis game we played in March of 2020. The campaign was scheduled to begin in July. Obviously, the world had other plans. The core gangs are starting at 1750 credits to allow for enough of the previous members to roll over. Also, since the previous campaign ended before the House of Books came out, a few characters were upgraded and migrated. The Escher gang in the campaign are a new addition, a feral band of ash waste dwellers scraping out a living in the wasteland. The campaign kicked off a week previous, with the Orloks being driven out of new territory by the punishing rad bombardment of the Van Saar. Sean's Dandies are a group of wealthy fops, the far and away credit leaders in the previous campaign. They've regrouped and tried to maintain their up-high finery while fighting in the ash wastes. The leader, Rick, carries a plasma pistol and power knife, and champions feature an archaeotech with rad beamer and servo claw plus ocular augmentics, an augmech with plasma rifle, a specialist with a plasma rifle, some gangers and Jews with las carbides and las guns and smoke grenades, and a neotech with the las gun and rad grenades. Of the 10 members, 6 deploy in this mission. Exiled from the Hive into the wastes after the destruction of the Dome and death of an Astartes was blamed on them and their co-conspirators, they are resentful about the loss of stature and uncomfortable living conditions in the wasteland. The Van Saar Tactics cards give them an upgrade for the Archaeotech's optics and some free grav shoots. For a secondary objective, the Van Saar get loot their corpses, which requires them to coup de grace 3 fighters to achieve. The Escher gang, the Coven of the Argent Spire, are led by the mysterious Eleanor Storm, a charismatic leader who instills a cult-like following. There are even rumors she has prophetic visions. She carries a stiletto sword and needle pistol, as well as the spring-up skill, and is joined by her faithful Death Maiden, the Unnamed, armed with 2 stiletto swords and combat virtuoso skill. Her matriarchs are armed with 2 shock whips and a needle rifle respectively. The rest of the gang carry basic las guns or shotguns, and the Little Sisters carry knives. 6 of the fighters are on the battlefield, excluding their leader. The Escher are under strength due to the random lineup and bring in an additional recruit from House Favors, a Death Maiden with Venom Claw and Needle Pistol, and the Spring Up skill. They also take bonus tactics cards, though only one will be used in the game. The card brings in a bonus fighter from off the board. The Escher secondary is to seriously injure or take out of action an opposing champion. The mission is generated from the open Hive War deck. The game is played on a Kill Team board from Kill Team Octarius, which is 22 inches by 30 inches, a good size for a quick battle. The terrain is a mix of orc terrain from Octarius and other ash waste terrain. The mission is a lesson in pain, with the attacker needing to take half the defender's starting crew out of action or seriously injured by turn 6 to get a victory. The defenders, conversely, needed to stay alive. Deployment is backstab opposite corners. Peril card is Rotten Walls, which allows fighters to shoot through the terrain up to 12 inches, but not with gas, template, or blast weapons. The board was set up to represent ruins in some sort of former settlement, likely destroyed by an ash storm. Fighters were deployed to opposite corners, which would ensure the fighters would be in the thick of it immediately.
Let's roll off for who gets the first activation. Oh, so me. So the sister with the grenade launcher here is going to fire a grenade across the way at those guys. And they're all underneath that awning, right?
Yeah, you gotta try it.
All right, so she is going to take an aimed shot. So she will hit on a 3-up. And she hits. Almost forgot to roll her ammo die.
I thought
It's a grenade launcher. Oh, she does have to take an ammo test. It's on a 6-up. And she fails, so grenade launcher. All right.
check.
Yeah, we'll start with the tech who has the las gun, I guess.
Last carbide, yeah.
Last carbide.
Yep.
And it does not wound.
Does not.
So he is pinned. Yep. And then the Archaeotech.
The Archaeotech?
It hits. It wounds. Yeah.
That's fine.
And then the champion is the one with the plasma gun, right?
Yeah. No. This is the
Oh,
champion.
the specialist is the one with the.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yep.
But he's hurt. Okay, this one.
And
They both.
okay, so they both take a wound. Now take your armor save. There's no armor penetration.
All right, who's got black armor and armored body glove? Shut that up.
So that gives him a 5-up. So he takes wound, which he only has one.
Mm-hmm.
So I will roll an injury roll to see what happens to him. Seriously injured.
That this one.
Yep. So he is now turned face down. And roll your armor save for the Archaeotech, which
Now he has Carapace.
Carapace.
armor and body glove.
So he has a 3-up save. So I'll roll 1 or a 2. All right. So
Activating through my chain. Have a newbie stand up.
all right.
Throw his smoke grenade within 9 inches
You're gonna
to.
put the smoke marker
There you
right
go.
there.
Beautiful.
And now you're gonna roll.
Ballistic skill 3-up.
Yep.
All right.
And it hits, so it's definitely gonna land there. Which means smoke marker goes in all directions. And then roll an ammo check on the smoke grenades because they are. Oh wait, no, not an ammo die. Yeah, ammo check. They
4 up.
automatically. Oh, so he's out of smoke grenades. All right. And now what do you want to do with the other guy? Oh, God. Damn it.
Yep, you can shoot through it.
Just remember that he's got a fucking infrasight.
He's an Empressight and a mono, but he can't aim. So
Yeah,
he
no,
can stand up.
Exactly. So he is going to stand up. And the question is, which of my fighters is he going to shoot at?
They're outside of 12 inches.
Yeah, so.
Barely. So my focus beam does not have the bonus of strength.
So it makes more sense to shoot the
dispersed
beam.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's grenade launcher, sniper.
Oh yeah, grenade launcher. She has a needle rifle.
Yep.
This is a Death Maiden. She's like a close
swords.
combat champion.
And that guy has a pistol.
And
yeah, I'm going right for grenade launcher then.
All right.
Revenge on the grenades. Okay, then going on dispersed. I am rapid fire, rad phase. You're up, but I have the ocular alpha, which has basically the effect of, oh god, what's that? What was it? Not the monocyte, but the other one.
The infrasight.
The infrasight. So I can shoot through the smoke, and it gives me the +1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically still a 2-up.
Yep.
Hit. We're gonna count that. 1, and it's a hit.
So it's a hit. And what's the strength?
That is only a strength 2
against toughness 3.
So it's
a 5 to wound. So it doesn't wound on that, but you get to roll a rad phage check, which is a, what was it? The rad phage. It's in the weapon traits here. I added
it's
it.
4 or higher.
4 up. Great. So roll that. Boom.
Yeah,
all right. So she does get pinned down here.
That's it.
But she is not in any way injured. I am going to go ahead and move my Death Maiden. She has a 6-inch move. About there. And run inside to like right up against this ladder here where she is. Oh. Alright. And that ends her activation. Group leader is going for a group activation.
Oh, about going. Let's start with Kenny.
Alright, so first we're going to move the Neotech.
I've better increase movement by 2, so I have a movement of 9. I can move. Then he throws his rad grenade.
Alright, so he's going to move forward and throw a rad grenade. So, where's that template? Alright, and that's where we're going to put it. So it is a miss. So he's going to roll scatter. So pick that one up to roll the distance of the scatter.
It goes this way. 1. Only 1. So like right here.
Oh no, it's gonna go. It's gonna start from there. And it's gonna go 1 inch. So it will. So it will still hit her, but it will go off of the other 2. So
make sure that.
Yep. Oh yeah. Shot. So yeah, it backs up off of the 2 others, but it will hit her. And
for her, that is rad grenade, strength 2.
Yep, against toughness 3. So you want to roll a
5 up.
Oh wait, roll your ammo check too to see if you.
Oh yeah. All right, we'll do ammo first,
yep,
and that 4 up. 4 up. Got it.
So you stay.
And then it's a 5 up to wound.
Yep.
No.
So
and then
roll the rad phage.
Rad, which is a
4 up.
4 up.
No, but she is pinned, and because she is pinned that close to the edge, she has to take an initiative check, but she has a 2 up initiative. So she's good. Otherwise, she could have fallen. All right.
Double move.
Farah's moving over.
We'll get to there. And then Rick with his 5-inch move and Legs with his 6-inch move are both going to double move as well.
Sometimes you just gotta make do with knocking over stuff. All right, so that ends the group activation. The Death Maiden here is going to make a charge action. So she's gonna roll her D3 to see what her bonus move is, and that's a 3. So she can go 2 extra inches on top of her 5, so 7 inches, which is enough for her to get in. But she does have to roll a 3-up initiative check for jumping down the 3 inches. So 3-up on that. No, she falls.
Now, is there injury or you're just pinned?
She's pinned and she takes a hit. A strength 3 hit with damage 1. So it would wound her on a 5 because she's tough as well. Oh yeah, she takes a wound.
Last activation is Squeak, my
Seriously injured guy.
Seriously injured. He's gonna crawl
scooch
to the back corner.
All right. So Wonara here is going to activate and shoot at this guy down here. He is a Neotech, so he's got the sled, so he doesn't count as being in cover. So she is going to hit him on a... she's going to aim.
Do you have range bonuses?
Yeah, she's going to aim and she gets a range bonus, so she's going to hit on a 2-up. Usually it would be...
It's just 12 is close.
Yep. 18 is the close range for the las gun.
That's las gun. Oh, not too bad.
All right, so she hits, and she does not need to roll an ammo, and it is strength 4 because it's a hot shot las gun.
Oh.
So that is going to wound on a 3-up. 6, so it wounds. All right, so now your guy is going to take his armor save, which maybe only be a 6-up. I can't remember. He might have a 5-up. I don't remember if he's got.
It's a mesh armor.
Oh, he's got mesh. Okay, cool. So he actually has a 4-up.
A 4-up. Wow.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Well, it makes sense to give your Neotech.
That's right.
All right, so he is he's not pinned because he can't
Can't be pinned. So he just shrugs it off.
All right, so my next lady with the needle rifle, and move her. She has a movement of 5, so 3, and then 2. So she'll move over to here, and she'll face this way, and she's going to shoot down at your spider.
Oh, sorry.
And
Rick's covered.
she does not have a Kensen, so she can't boost her damage. Her short range on the needle rifle is 9 inches, so she is within short range, so she's got +1 to hit. Let's see. And that's going to do hitting on a 2-up. Oh wait, that's a scatter die.
Those are mine.
Those are yours.
That's why I was like, I wonder.
It misses.
Damn.
Well, there's nothing you can do about natural ones.
Yeah, ones are ones.
All right, and now this little sister here, she is going to move her movement distance, which is 5 inches this way. So she's going to move over to here, and she's going to fire her las pistol down at the little thing. It's within range, but it is not within close range. So she's only going to hit on a 5-up. And she hits, but she has to take an ammo check, which is a las weapon, so she passes. And that's strength 3 on her las pistol against, what's the...
Toughness 2.
Toughness 2. All right, so wounding on a 3-up. So she wounds. Is there armor? I doubt there's armor on the arachnid.
He's fearsome.
Nope. That's just for charging. All right, so does he have 1 wound or 2? Just 1.
Just 1.
All right, so I'll roll an injury roll for him to see what happens. And it's a flesh wound. So, lucky you. That said...
So you take the flesh one.
Yep, that said, the spider can only...
That is toughness 1.
Yeah, he can only take one more flesh wound before he's gone.
Yeah.
And of course, we flip him on his back.
Poor little guy.
Tiny little. Alright. And my last activation.
That was your last.
Nope, shotgun lady over here. She's gonna,
that's right, pinned, yeah.
She's gonna stand up. And she's gonna fire a solid slug at that guy. She's not within short range, I don't think. Let me double check. 8 inches is... Where's the shotgun? Oh, 8 inches is the short range for a solid. So she will be. All right, so she'll get +1 to hit, which means she hits on a 3-up. All right, so she will hit with the slug.
Oh, it's a slug, okay.
So it's strength 4, and it causes knockback.
Which would literally push him
Just
back.
push him back 1 inch. But only if it was strength 4. So yeah, I rolled a 4. So that means that
Ow.
is it the hit roll or the wound roll? No, I wounded him, right? I rolled a 4
You
to
rolled
wound.
wounded. No, you're not.
Oh no, I just rolled a hit.
You just rolled
Okay.
it, yeah.
All right, so now it's tough. It's higher than his strength, so he'll get knocked back 1.
Yep.
And then I roll.
And then you roll 2 wound also, or
You roll his armor save.
okay, so that was your 2 wound. Okay. Okay, and then he has.
He has a 4-up.
Oh yeah.
Damn. All right, so he gets knocked back 1 inch.
Just gotta call that damage.
And that is the top of turn, or the bottom of turn 1. All right, so go ahead and roll your serious injury roll.
Alright, serious injury roll for Squeak. Yes.
Flesh wound. So he takes a flesh wound and flips over. And technically you have to take a bottle test, but you need to roll a 6 to... Oh wait, no, he recovers.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I think you roll bottle tests before recovery tests. So
I roll
you have 1 seriously injured, so if you roll a 6, then you bottle. You're good. And we are now at the top of turn 2. So we are going to roll for who gets priority.
Yes.
It's going to be you.
Roll G.
Oh, we have to roll for the smoke too.
Just
Let me double check. At the end phase, roll a d6. On a 4 or less, it dissipates.
So I gotta roll a 5.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Okay, well, let's go. Geotech champion
All right.
with tech specialist. He is gonna stand up, shake the board,
Knock some stuff over. Classic.
and then he is gonna shoot needle gun.
At needle gun. Yep. And
So that is gonna be just a straight unobscured ballistic skill 3 up shot.
it'll be 2 up because of the range, I believe.
12 inches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's like down here. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, roll your ammo die and your to hit die. There you go.
Bam. And that is rapid fire.
Oh wait, yep. So yeah, they'll hit 3 times.
So that's 3 of strength 5 to toughness.
Toughness 3.
So that wounds on a 3 up.
Yep.
I could roll 1, 2, 3.
All right, and she.
AP -1.
Let's see, what's her armor situation? The one with the needle rifle has mesh and an undersuit, so she has 4 up save usually, but it becomes a 5 up because of your. So for the first one, takes a wound, saves, takes a wound, and how many damage does it do?
2.
So that'll do.
4 damage.
Yeah, so she has 2 wounds, so she'll have to. You roll 3 injury dice against her.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if you had 3, but yes. All right, so she is taken out.
She did.
All right, so now I'm going to roll to see what injury happens for her. 2, 24. So she's out cold.
For all of his bonuses of his ocular alpha, and them being prone is still a 2-up, right?
So if this person is prone and you're from more than 12 inches away, they get +1 to their save. So you can take 1 off of it, but she's still going to be from here to here. She's still going to be in heavy cover. So it'll be.
I can take an aim shot, which is +2,
right,
and the
so,
alpha, which is
okay, yeah. So that's plus. So that's plus
-1,
and she's at -3. So yeah, it'll be the same.
So it still is a 2.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So
roll the ammo and.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Which one are you using? The rapid fire.
It's within or it's outside of 12 inches. I guess he is within 12.
I think he's just outside of 12.
Just outside. So
he's.
Yeah, we did this last time.
Yeah.
We're gonna call just outside. So I'll do this first.
So ammo check, and you didn't hit. What's the ammo roll on that thing?
5 up.
Oh. Your little red beam with the ammo. What's your shit?
Whatever. 5 up.
The Death Maiden, she's got spring up. So she takes an initiative check. And boom. Since she's got 2 up initiative,
I'd say.
she gets to stand up without taking an action. And then she's going to make a charge move at your Neotech. That's 2, so she can go 7 inches. And obviously that's going to be more than enough to get her into close combat.
That's the thing I'm trying to figure out.
So she has 3 attacks base, 4 for charging, and then +1 for her needle pistol.
No, but I'm wondering, am I counted as engaged?
Yeah. It's like a normal fighting for you, but I believe you can. I'm not 100% sure. Let me take a.
That's the thing. I don't know if I can hit and run from like us fighting and try and get away.
Oh no, you
like
can't. So that requires an action on your part. So you have to be. It has to be your turn, your activation to do that. So she will get. First, I'll roll the. And I forgot to roll her chem synth. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna just fudge that and roll it now. I should have rolled it first.
What does it do again?
It gives her a +1 on her toxin.
If it succeeds,
it's an intelligence check, and she fails, so she doesn't get it anyway.
Did she miss and get herself in the strike?
No. It's just a question of whether she calibrates the toxin to be particularly deadly for you. All right, so first thing she's going to do is fire her needle pistol, which hits on a 2-up. Oops. Because it's her weapon skill. All right, so that will hit. And that's a toxin weapon. So it will wound on a 3-up, because your guys got toughness 3. So it will cause a injury roll, that is. Not a wound, technically. And it's seriously injured. And then I'm going to also roll...
Since you still have attacks left.
Since I have 3 attacks left, just to see if she kills you.
Well, that's good across.
Well, right, but I can coup or make a consolidation. So it's better to see if I kill you outright. Oops.
Oh, those are not.
Yeah, I'm only counting ones that are in the thing. All right, so 3 wounds, or 3 hits, and then those are also toxins, so those went up 3s. So that's only 1 wound from that. Oh wait, I forgot. He does get an armor save. So first on the pistol, that's AP -1.
Oh yeah, he has the armor body glove and the mesh armor.
Yeah, so he's got a 4-up, or he's got a 4-up, right? Because the mesh armor, so it becomes a 3-up, or it becomes a 5-up because of the AP. And then on the other one, the Venom Claw, that one's AP -2, so it becomes a 6-up. So both failed.
So you do.
And I get to roll another injury dice to see if you Nope, that's just a flesh wound, so she will coup de grace you. So, vanished.
Kenny?
Get out of my wasteland.
You did a good
Go ahead.
job.
All right, so the spider is gonna stand up.
Stand up. And then he is gonna to the stairs.
Yep.
And then Rick is gonna move 5 inches that way.
All right, so we put him like right there, and your pet is still within 3, which it has to be or it breaks.
Yep. He still has line of sight.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So he is within 6 inches.
Now she would have cover from the ladder, but he will get his bonus for, and she's definitely within 6.
Within 6. How many wounds does she have?
1. She's a Jew.
Oh, okay. And I'm just gonna shoot him though.
All right.
I'm not gonna risk overshooting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be a bad time to lose.
Okay, so it's a +2. It's a 2 up anyway.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So it hits.
It is strength 5
Against toughness 3, so wounds on a 3 up. All right, so it wounds. How many wounds does that do?
2 damage.
So 2 injury rolls.
And AP -1. So do you have no saves?
She has flak, so she doesn't get a save.
Alright, so 2.
And she's dead. And let's see what her... So she gets a 33. So she's in recovery. All right, so yeah, she's pinned and at long range, so it becomes 4 up to hit. And it will hit, and
Rapid
3.
fire.
Yep, 3 hits.
3, strength 3.
Against toughness 3.
Ooh.
So wounding on 4s.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll all 3 at the same time.
Yep. So 2 will get through. She has
No
mesh
AP.
armor, so she gets 2 5-up saves. So she'll make 1, and she'll take 1,
Damage.
and she has 1 wound. So roll an injury die to see what happens to her. Seriously injured. Boom. All right. So she is gonna sprint from here over to here. That's her action.
That was a double move.
Yep.
What's her movement?
She's got movement at 5, so that's 10 inches.
I feel like you guys have.
My guys tend to have a little bit longer movement and higher initiative than yours, but your guys have better ballistic skill.
Yeah. I feel like 5 is like a base for you. So it's
So
aim.
he's going to take an aim shot at
Makes it
her.
plus a 3 up. It makes it a 2 up.
Yep.
Bam.
Bam. Is that a carbide or a
That
lasgun?
is a carbide.
So that's 3 hits.
I like the carbides
They're very nice.
because at least they have a chance.
The only thing is you can't put the hot shot packs in them.
But yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay.
They're amazing suppression weapons.
Strength 3, exactly. That's the thing you can pin and then get the plasmas around to bear.
Yep.
Toughness.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3, so 4 ups.
All right, so 1 wounds,
One makes
and
it
she's
through.
got a lasgun and a mesh armor, so she gets a 5-up save. Gets your flashlight, and she makes it, but she is pinned.
She is face up.
So she is going to
But she's
stand up, and she's going to return fire at that dude. And she's going to hit on a 5-up because of the cover. And she does not hit. And that is going to be the end. Oh wait, I forgot about the Death Maiden.
With them, yeah.
And she is going to move up to here, and she's going to stay.
Scare menacingly. Mission served because.
All right, so I have 1 seriously injured and 2 off the board. So on a 5-up, I'm going to bottle. And I do bottle. So I'm going to roll cool checks. So first for the Death Maiden, on a 4-up, she passes. Next up for the one who is. Do I roll for the seriously injured? I don't think I do. I think so they stay on the board until.
Because they can't bottle.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I think I do roll for the seriously injured. But anyway, so I'm gonna roll for that Death Maiden, also a 4 up. She passes.
It's a 4 up.
Yeah, because they're undead, so they don't really experience like anxiety
not
or
really
fear. They're not even all the way there. And then the Lasgun lady passes. Shotgun lady is a 7 up, so she will flee.
That hurts.
Yeah, well. Roll your bottle check.
I have
which is
1 dead.
Yeah, you need to roll a 6 to fail. No, it's only on 1.
Oh. Take 2.
You're good.
Alright.
Now we roll off for.
You roll your serious injury?
Oh, you're right. Yep. Serious injury. She's dead. She bleeds out.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't get any points for that.
No, you do not get any XP for that.
Okay.
All right. It
You
is
only have
still
2
the end
before,
phase,
right?
so I'm going to go ahead and use this card here
Yeah.
called Unexpected Help.
Oh. How appropriate.
So I am going to deploy my leader.
Does it come in the corners?
After playing Unexpected Help, Polta comes on and is ready to stomp some ass.
Yeah, really.
All right, so it is now top of 3, and we're going to roll for priority. And you get a 1, so I get to activate first. So obviously, I'm going to go ahead and activate her first, and because she has a versatile weapon, she can make an attack, a fight action within 4 inches without making a charge, which is what triggers your fearsome rule. So she can use her whips without
my cyber arachnid.
Yep.
Who is also fearsome. Yeah.
No,
that's why
she's
you were
not
checking
fearsome.
it.
I was checking to see if she would have to take a test to
I had to say if
attack.
your fearsome had just double. But yeah,
So yeah,
true.
she's gonna whip. Oh wait, no, is she though? Well, wait, can she?
She would have to take a check to shoot past the arachnid at the.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking what she can do is how far can she move?
Well, and I also
She's
don't
got a
think.
5-inch move.
Um,
All right, so she actually went ahead and moved around to use her versatile weapons against the gang leader. So she is going to attack with those. So her 2 whips, she has 2 attacks base, so she'll get a third for having the whip. So she's going to hit on 3s. And so that's 2 hits.
I don't understand why you get a third. Like you said, it's 2 whips.
So she has 2 attacks, and then so because she has 2 close combat weapons, she gets a third attack. She has 2 attacks base.
Okay.
So anytime you have 2 weapons that are either close melee or
attacks.
sidearm, so
And the champ has 2 attacks. Now that only comes into effect
in close combat, yeah.
Close combat, yeah.
All right, so she did wound with 2 on a 4 and a 3, strength 4 against toughness 4, so 4 ups, and
Womp womp.
both will fail to wound. And you're not pinned because it's a close combat attack.
It's automatically hit through the template, right?
So yeah, so he's gonna shoot his web template.
So you're gonna shoot
So
it
it's
with the template.
definitely gonna hit because you do. All right,
It's strength 2.
strength 2 against toughness 3.
It's toughness 3, so it's a 5 up.
Yep,
Got it.
yep. And so she will be webbed.
she
So
will
it's
be
like
webbed.
being seriously injured.
Rick is gonna charge.
He's gonna charge and he's gonna use his.
Well,
He's gonna coup de grace her.
just good, yeah.
Yep. All right. So roll. Let's see. Roll for injury. 13. So she's out cold. She does not go into recovery. But
Yeah.
your guy.
There. And I don't have to count that kill
Your guy gets the XP from killing a champion, so that's 2. Actually, it's 1 plus D3 is how this campaign I set it up to work. So, 2.
Okay, just
All right, so the attackers will have successfully
and
cleared off this territory. The Escher will flee, and they will take the L. We forgot to roll for the Neotech, his injury, and he got a 64. So he's gonna have to go to the DAC. All right, roll 2d6 for your income, and that'll multiply by 10.
and then I gotta roll my fixer.
Yep. But for the first things first. Oh wait, let's roll this, and then let me double check what fixer is. Roll it. Yep.
But together, right?
Yeah. This is for the scenario income.
Yeah. So
So 80.
80, and then the fixer.
So fixer, let me see. Is fixer each game, or is it in the receive reward set? Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So
it's a D3.
D3 times 10.
So it's
So
another
20.
Yes.
So you get 100 again. All right, and I get D6 times 10. 10. Well, you. Taking him to the dock is going to cost you 2d6 times 10 credits.
2.
30, you lucky. All right, now roll a d6 and see what happens. On a 1, he still dies. On a 6, he goes into recovery. And then on a... All right, so on a 4, you roll another d6, and we'll count that as a 50 whatever for your for a permanent injury. So 54, which is, I think it's on the reference chart on your...
I think it just says 54 hobbled.
Hobbled, so -1 movement, right?
Wow.
Yep. If you want, you can send your leader, and that gives you +2 to the result.
Why would I?
If you wanted him to do something else, but your champ took the guy. So you got an 11, so that's a 12 plus. So you're able to make D6 purchases from Houseless Marketplace or Black Market, and you get plus D6 on rarity or illegality rolls.
So 2 different D6 rolls.
Yeah. So you get +3 for your, if you want to make it, another D6.
Well,
So you got a 10. So you can roll buy anything rarity 10 or more, and you can buy anything off your house list. So we'll resolve that
yeah.
at the start of next turn. Technically, is when you do that stuff.